Hello friends, in credit second of experimental statistics, we are going to study analysis of variance. This is firstly given by Fisher. Now you are familiar with the Fisher who has explained the model for the designing of experiment. And this is abbreviated as ANOVA, that is analysis of variance. It is useful to examine the differences among more than two sample means at a time. For example, in an agricultural field, 4 different plots we have prepared and we are giving the different fertilizer treatment. So we can conclude or we can calculate either these fertilizers with a significant effects on that crop or not. There are two ways for the analysis of variance. One way in which one factor is considered and another that is a two way where two factors at a time are considered. In one way only one factor is considered. For this there is need to estimate the population variance based on between sample and another that is within sample variance, and from this f value is calculated and this value is compared with the tabular value, and if the value is exceeded the tabular value, then we can say there is a significant variance between the sample means, and if it is not or if the value is less than, then there is a non-significant difference. There are few steps to calculate the one way ANOVA. In first step we have to calculate the first mean of each sample. In second step combined means of sample, and in the third step sum of square between sample is calculated, where n that is number of atoms in the corresponding sample. In fourth step the results which we have obtained in step third is divided by degree of freedom between the sample, so that we will get mean square between, and in fifth step we will get sum of squares within the sample. From this fifth step we will get the result of step 6, where mean square within sample is calculated, where sum of squares within sample is divided by degree of freedom within the sample. Just go for degree of freedom between the sample and within the sample. Then the question is how degree of freedom is calculated. It is nothing but the number of observations minus 1, that is n minus 1 for samples. Between the sample it is small n and within sample it is capital N. So combined step results are going to be put into the step 7, where between the sample variance within the sample of variance is calculated, and for that again degree of freedom is calculated. From this mean square is for sample between sample and within sample is calculated. From these values the last step, that is finding of f values, which can be with the help of mean square between sample and mean square within sample is obtained. From this calculated f value comparison with the tabular value, and from these values we can conclude either there is a significant difference between the means of the production of crop of specific plot is significant or not. Here note down that if the calculated value is less than tabular value, then there is a not significant difference, and if it is greater, then there is a significant difference. Another way is two-way ANOVA, where two factors at a time are considered. For example, yield of rice in specific field can be depend on fertility as well as the quality of seed fertilizer. So here in two-way ANOVA, two factors are considered. This is the finalized table for two-way ANOVA, in which the difference is that as compared to the one-way ANOVA, here source of variance between columns and between rows is calculated, and for the same degree of freedom is calculated for columns C-1 and for rows that is R-1. From this residual error is calculated SSE, that is sum of square, and again degree of freedom for that C-1 into R-1. From this we are calculating finally F values. Here the abbreviations which we have used in table are given in detail. I am not going in detail of that. So here lastly you will get the source residual, sum of squares for the residual error, and that can be by calculated by total sum of square, which is multiplied with sum of square between columns and sum of squares between the rows. I am sharing one PDF where the one-way and two-way ANOVA method, how it can be used for a specific example. Here the specific steps which I have discussed with you, that can be given in detail, and how the values can be, F values can be used for comparison with the tabular value. This is the table where for columns and rows n values can be compared with the tabular value, your calculated values, and these values can be further used for conclusion of your or inference of your result. Next lecture we go for the other test which can be used for again significance. Thank you.